Hi Yoni, how are you doing? So today it's like I haven't finished my chasca completely, but she is kinda ready. We can discuss her abilities and Mavuika's, by the way, because like yeah, it was a little bit early to say something about Mavuika, but yeah, she is just like I read all of her stuff, like version 1 beta, because you know like she definitely will get some changes. I mean, I don't know about like significant ones, but maybe something. Because at the moment, hey Lau, how are you doing? Because you know why? Let's say at the moment she is broken and at the same time she has some, it's not a problems, but at Constellation 0 she is bad. She is not good. At Constellation 0 unfortunately. Her supportive utilities is not great and her DPS is not so great. At Constellation 1 and 2 she is insane. She is actually crazy. The damage wise, supportive abilities is also increased. I mean like they are more convenient to use, or maybe more you know, acceptable, I would say. Hey Ali, how are you doing? Who is Mavuika? You're right actually. Who is Mavuika? Who is Mavuika? About my chasca, I'm going to do some spell abysses, and also she's leveled up. I mean talent, it's like I crowned her skill, level 5 her burst. I change her stats a little bit. Now she's like this, like close to 80 to close to 238. Weapon is like 5-star, which is like Skyward Harp. I still keep it the same weapon, and I switch the couple artifacts, you know. So yeah, it's again like attack and like it's not Obsidian Codex. You know why? Even though Obsidian Codex is broken, if you don't have like 4 pieces, you easily can use 2 piece on chasca. And by the way, on Mavuika as well, on future Mavuika. You know why? Because Obsidian Codex, since she is crazy in terms of damage, she gives like a lot of like, she's like, yeah, you can easily use other sets. We have like Crimson, which is actually not bad for her, because she is great sub DPS character as well. Golden Troop, as you know guys, so you can use Flower of Paradise Lost if you use Burgeon, Gilded Dream, so yeah, a lot of like different options. Hello, I play Genshin Impact and I am a Furina fan, but I missed her event because I logged in the last month and downloaded Genshin 3 years ago. For real, how is that possible? I mean, if you know, like, Lau, don't get me wrong, but if Furina is your favorite character, you missed her. You like you missed event most likely, but not like Archon Quest. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Her event, by the way, it's like was crazy. And you know what? We got like couple events with her. Or one of them, it was like Musketeer, something like that, you know, with Chasca. And she played the like director role, you know, that movie stuff, something like that. Another one, yes, it's a native Furina's event. It was fun, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, yes, if you missed it, like, yeah, you cannot get it anymore. That's a problem, I know. Only Archon Quest is possible to do if you just like join to the game. Oh, you beginner kind of. Lucky? I mean, like, I wouldn't say we're lucky actually, you know, like, oh, it depends, it's always depends, because it's gacha game, you never know what you can win, you know, like what you can get, you can... So yeah, like it's not like you can get all the things you want, but this game has like guaranteed, and because of that it's actually not bad, you know, if you ask me.
Let's fly. Locked on.
I need a lot of like this stuff.
Open fire.
Because I used all of them, now I have none. Oopsie. The only special and Farzan? Yes. Oh, hi Toto, how are you doing? Toto, by the way, I read about yeah, let's say yesterday. I haven't read about Mavuika skit totally. Like today, yes, I read about that, like skills, etc. She is okay, not gonna lie. She has some problems at Constellation Zero, unfortunately. And also, if I'm not mistaken, they thought like Hoyo will definitely do some adjustment. Because at Constellation Zero, at the moment, she has some problems. I mean, like, it's not the problems, some limitations, I would say, especially on her skill and her burst, because Xilonen, unfortunately, it's like, at the moment, must-have character for her. We still don't know about Citlali. But you know what, guys, like, even if you don't have Xilonen, you still will be alright, because cooldown on her burst, it's 18 seconds, and within 18 seconds, you definitely can get at least 100 Night Soul points, because as you know, you can activate her burst when you have like half of them, not completely like filled up her Night Soul fight. It's called like fighting spirit. So yeah, in total you can get about 200, but you can activate her burst at 100, which is actually cool. But yeah, Xilonen, unfortunately, like, yeah, she consumes like 90 plus Night Soul points in 2 seconds, which is actually crazy. You can extend that time, by the way, if you know how. I will show you all. Oh, hi Naban, how are you doing? Vortex, try chasca, Furina, Bennett, or okay, I'll do it, no problem. Try difference of elements, master, and double attack. Yeah, I'll do it, no problem. I wanna ask why every Genshin YouTuber has every Genshin character, including Archons. Oh, I can. Hi Naban, how are you doing? Yes, like Inaban, about 200. Yeah, I will explain all of the stuff. But yes, thank you very much. About that, like why every character, like every YouTuber, it's not because of like Archon characters in this game must have characters. Because of that, you need to like get them. That's it. And most of the players, by the way, have all of them. Me, unfortunately, I missed Venti. I don't have Venti. He is the only Archon I missed, but other Archons I have them. And Mavuika, if you ask me, if you play the game, I would say Mavuika is also must-have character. That's why most of the players have, like, let's say, Archons. Archons is crazy. I mean, like, their abilities are insane. Kit, mechanics, so crazy. Especially, like, let's say, every next Archon usually powerful than previous one. You know, something like this. Mavuika can, so yes, like Inaban is like total like correct. He's true. That's true. Mavuika can store up to 200 Night Soul. Let's say it's not Night Soul points. It's fighting. Let's say energy. But you can activate her burst at 100, which is actually good, especially for, let's say, if you don't have Xilonen. So literally, you can use Mavuika's burst without Xilonen. The only problem is that burst is not going to be incredibly powerful. Let's say, yeah, the damage output might be a little bit like small. Also, after using that burst, she gets to the state where she can do normal attacks, etc., something like that, and that damage completely scales of that Night Soul points you consumed. I mean, like that fighting points, you know. Because of that, yeah, the more you have, the more damage. But still, like anyway, you can use her burst without like 200 fighting points. Other than that, even you don't have Xilonen, you still can fill up, because Mavuika herself can also generate some like Night Soul points for herself. You can use normal attacks. Yes, it's a little bit tricky to use normal attacks. You know why? It's not so much, because it's, let's say, you can, every normal attack gives you 1.5. If you compare with Xilonen, it's actually slow. Also, Xilonen can give you not 90, but more than 90 if you just like do a little bit trick. A trick, it's like about, you can like, you know what you can do? Just a second. since Xilonen, when she is on field and gets
Yeah, let's get...
like when you press her. Let me just check. Because they paid with watch them Peggy. Oh yeah. Everyone's saying Mavuika kit is 80% DPS and no, actually it's not true, Ali. You know why? It's actually the opposite. Because at Constellation 0, I would say it's maybe better to use her as a supportive character than DPS. Because she is great at Constellation 1 and 2. Like first and second Constellation, just insanely crazy. I like the increase, like her personal damage by a lot. Maybe by 60 or maybe 70%, something like that. So at Constellation 0, maybe she's mostly supportive character. Hey Zenix, how are you doing? So do you guys like the Vortex? We are stick with Bennett Shanling though. There's no reply. No, actually no, Toto. You know what?
How many
Actually,
forging commissions do I have?
Bennett is not a great option for Mavuika. You know why? Because Mavuika can give you some damage. It's up to 50% damage, right? In this case, you only need one healing. Because of that, maybe that's why Sitlali is a shielder. So yeah, it's still like... but if you like say that Shanling's pyro application, yes, Shanling's pyro application is better than Mavuika's pyro application. Because of that, you know what? Like let's say for some wave teams, Shanling might be still better. That's actually bad, but it is what it is. So yeah, Shanling is still like pretty good option for some of the wave and melt teams, unfortunately. Even though Mavuika is pretty fast, I mean like 2 seconds ICD. Shinlink is better. I mean Shinlink is faster. Like her pyro application is faster. I kinda think. I got Chasca Vortex. I got gift. Congrats Xenix, gifted 90 pulls from a friend in Norway. So I still have one. Oh, congrats. Congrats. You know what about Chasca? Like, I built her completely. Now she's like crowned. And level 5, I will do level 6 for now. So yeah, I will do the test by the way. Oh, about Xilonen, let me show you. Like, why, when you are in like this state, if you see this bar, this is her Night Soul points. It's getting down, and it's overall it's 90. Initially she starts with 40 or 45, something like that, but it's getting like lower and lower. When she gets all of the 90, she consume. How you can increase like Night Soul points for Mavuika? Like you get the state, one shot, you keep her on field, right? And you couple shots. In this case, you get more than 90, or you can use burst, which I wouldn't suggest you. It's better to use something like that. It's a little bit more, it's a little bit like, let's say it's not 2 seconds 9 soul points, it's a little bit more, like 4 seconds, but that's alright. I mean, in this case, because she needs like a couple normals, but don't forget like, that she gets that infusion for 7 seconds. It's cooldown, my bad, for 9 seconds. So don't forget about that.
Open fire!
Just a second. Sorry if I missed some chats. Oh, yeah, like 93 to you know what's the problem? It's like it's 93, it's like a total, right? It's 93 something, it's within Constellation 0 and within Natlan. Outside Natlan, you still need to do that pause, you know? I mean between hits. Inaban. Ali actually Chasca is dealing per bullet round for you. Let me show you. The thing is, dashing and switching to Xilonen, you get one. Oh yeah, actually you're right. I did the same. Vortex, please review. Okay, just a second, guys. Let me check Toto's chasca. I did some changes as well. Toto, I will show you. Let me switch the window, guys. I'll try to boot a character with first week if I like it. Oh, you know why? Actually, yes, me as well. The trick is to get 129 soul consumed in 2 seconds. You dash. No, actually, you know what? Like in a bun, if you ask me, you don't need to get 120 in 2 seconds. You know why? Because you even if you get 120, you still cannot use Mavuika's burst back to back. Mavuika's burst cooldown is 18 seconds. I mean, you have plenty of time, and because of that, actually, using this approach, I mean, like doing couple normals and wait, etc., something like that, it's a waste in my opinion. Because if you do some normals, etc., with Mavuika herself, you still can get Night Soul points, you know? You can use Xilonen 2 times within that 18 seconds, by the way. Because it's like, as you know, like cooldown is 7 seconds, right? You don't need to get immediately all of the like Night Soul points. You can just on-field Xilonen 2 times. Or if you use another character, let's say like Ororon, who can also add some Night Soul points, you will be completely alright. Or maybe Chasca. If I'm not mistaken, Chasca is going to get the same ability. I mean, like this one, this bar, which can consume Night Soul points, like when she's off-field, you know, she casts her skill or burst, and when she gets off-field, she consumes Night Soul points. Yes, it's not fast, but it's enough because Mavuika's cooldown is 18 seconds. So using Xilonen like immediately, something like that, it's a waste actually. You know why? It will ruin your rotation and your gameplay, if you ask me. Just a second, guys, let me just... Hey Xianyun, how are you doing? Oh, yeah, my chasca and Furina. Yes, yes, Toto, I saw that. Just a second. My bad. Hey Dreamers, how are you doing? I mean, like, it makes no sense in a bun to getting extra Night Soul points when your cooldown is 18 seconds, you know? It just makes no sense. Because 18 seconds, it's a plenty of time. You can do it anytime you want. That's why they made... You know why they made 18 seconds? Because in this case, at the moment, Xilonen is maybe best one. Who can give you enough, like, let's say, great amount of Night Soul points in short period of time. So because of that, like we don't have 2 Xilonens, right? We have only 1 Xilonen. Because of that, you can use Xilonen skill, get 90 soul points, which is enough, and then add some by using other characters. Because let's say Citlali or maybe Ororon, you know, you also can use normal attacks. I mean, let's say some other characters' normal attacks, like outside the natlan. Guys, let me just switch. Just a second, Toto. So yeah, let me switch the window. $75 to $27. It's crazy. Nice. Oh, Constellation 1, for real. Congrats. Congrats with that. Actually, her Constellation is not bad, you know? And you have this set. That's crazy, actually. And you know what, Toto? I will keep my chasca like this. You know why? Because, like, I mean, like, with this weapon... Oh, by the way, isn't it like overcapping? Because, like, yeah, it's 75. It's like, actually, it's overcapping. Don't you think? I mean, like, if you can lower your crit rate... Oh, yeah, but you can, like, the lowest crit rate. Because, as you know, guys, chasca has Ascension crit rate. It's like 24 you get from chasca and 40 from this set. So it's like actually it's 15, 16, up to 16% overcapping. That's all right. I mean, if you're comfortable with that. But you know what I would suggest you if you ask me? We have that weapon, which is free to play 4-star. And if you switch, yeah, you will get less crit damage, unfortunately. I will check that weapon. Just let me build my chasca first. Then you ask me to check your Furina, right? I don't know if it's a Constellation 1 thing, because I have Constellation what? Oh, I didn't get. Show the background. What? Background? What? Background vortex? What's? I don't have any other good bow. Oh, that's alright. Yeah, it's 17 about that. I changed my Furina to. Oh, yeah, Furina. Let me check Furina. Oh, that's nice actually. You know why? I'm so low on energy. This energy is just crazy. Not gonna lie. Because in this case, because of energy, I switch my weapon to Favonius weapon. This weapon is not enough for me. Favonius is way better. But yeah, she's okay. You know why? 38 talents is like, yeah, it's like, it's normal. And oh, you, for real, that's crazy. With this HP, you go like energy recharge. Actually, it's like not bad. Let me check. Oh, I see. 36. That's crazy, actually. That's insane. Damn, bro. 36.5 crit damage. Actually, it's not bad approach. Maybe I will try to do the same. You know why? Because that crit damage would 36. You got this recently, if I'm not mistaken. Because you haven't got it like last time with. Yeah, that's. Even though, like, you can do some you can do some improvements, by the way. Because if you get. Like this one literally has no HP whatsoever. So let's say it's bad. You keep it because of crit rate. But you can switch it. You know why? Because this weapon gives you some crit rate. And I would suggest you, because this one, if I'm not mistaken, gives you 16% crit rate. It means overall you get about 90. So you can easily switch this piece to HP one to get like 40k HP and maybe more crit damage. Maybe, you know? Yeah, that's crazy. Congrats. This piece is just insane. 36.5 crit damage. Damn, bro. That's a dream. Congrats. Hi, Tanuki. How are you doing? After listening, I didn't go any energy recharge. Oh yeah, it's way more comfortable. I know. Like when you have energy with on your Furina, it's way more comfortable to play. You know why? It's so comfortable because you get the energy back, you use her burst and skill back to back. It's, you know, like when you have Constellation 1 and 2, it's completely different story. But at Constellation like 0, yes, you need like this amount of energy. I will do the same, by the way. That's a great approach, not gonna lie. Because unfortunately, I don't have one, but maybe I will try to get it. Why not? It's actually crazy piece. Not gonna. It has like crit rate, it has crit damage and energy recharge, the stat you need. And if I'm not mistaken, you don't have so much flats, right? Yeah, only one went to the flats. That's insane, actually. No elemental mastery whatsoever, right? Yeah, no elemental mastery. That's crazy. Congrats, crazy build. And your chasca is also good. And about Constellation 1, you know what? Like I don't know if you got back-to-back chascas or something like that. I don't think going for Constellation is a great idea. You know why? I mean, like, you already have it. Constellation 1 and 2. Yeah, it makes sense. Constellation 1 allows you to use Xilonen, if I'm not mistaken, on your team. So in this case, yes, it's okay. I mean, if you like, because like actually she's not so bad and you already crowned her skill, which is great. with Neuvillette, I ordered it 42 HP. That's why. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. In this case, yes, I wouldn't say then. Like, yeah, no need to like go for HP. But you know what? You can get more crit damage maybe. I mean, for Furina, that's all right. If you use Furina mostly with Neuvillette, then yes, no need to go for like more than like this number. You know why? Because it makes sense. It makes no sense at all. So yeah, great build. Let me check my. Why you don't level up them? Like at least Nahida should be. Yes, it's all right. I mean, it's up to you. -60 over 50 with 20. Yes, Ali, about like Mavuika, yes, it's better to use like something. You know why? Because you need a lot of energy. If you don't have energy, like, yeah, it's so difficult to play. Let me switch my window back. Now I wanna know if double EM will better on chasca or double attack. Double attack, of course. Double attack. You know why? Because she scales on attack. And the problem is, it's not, the problem for chasca, it's not because of EM. You still can swirl. Because of that, she needs to be level 90. Elemental Mastery is not so useful for her, because when you swirl, your teammates, like, better to have EM. Why? Because she doesn't use Vivi set. She uses, like, let's say, DPS set, you know? It's the same thing like with Wanderer. You know, when you use Wanderer, you mostly want to increase his power, but teammates might be with Elemental Mastery. Because of that, EM is not a great. But what you can do, in like, when you... I wish you best of luck. When you get Mavuika, what you can do... Like, I told, like, this one yesterday, but still. You can switch this set to Cinder City. Just a second. To Cinder City. In this case, yes, going EM might be not bad idea, you know? Because she is going to be a supportive DPS character. Like, not supportive DPS, my bad. She is going to be like a pure support character with Cinder City. And EM might be another bad option at all. But still, we need to test it, you know? The team with like sub DPSs, Furina, Mavuika, and maybe, I don't know, maybe Citlali, you know, something like that. Like, it's a Vape and Mel teams because of that. Oh, by the way, Ascension for Citlali is Elemental Mastery, as you know, guys. And you know what? I don't want to say it in advance, but maybe I will go for Citlali as well. Today I saw the video about Citlali's ice bridging. Like, you know what? She can do ice bridging like non-stop. That's crazy, actually. Yes, it's within Natlan because of her skill, but that's insane. You know, she pressed the skill button and that's it. That looks so insanely crazy. So most likely I will go for Citlali as well, even though she's cryo. And as you know, guys, cryo is like, yeah, it's not so good. But for melting, I want to chase Citlali with arlecchino, if you ask me, because she is actually pretty good for melting. Did I switch? Yeah, I switch. Or I heard from leaks we get another 5-star character selector. Oh, like I don't think so. You know why? But maybe. You mean like on like Lantern Ride Festival? We definitely will get 4-star selector on Lantern Ride Festival. And you know what? You can get that new 4-star Anemo character for free, if I'm not mistaken, because she is going to be a Leo Harbor character. About the 5-star, I haven't heard that. It might be, but you know what? Let's see what WoWa is going to do, because WoWa, as you know, guys, like after this banner, it's going to be a version, second version. It's going to be on Lantern Ride Festival, like on the same time, because if I'm not mistaken, that Kuro Games, it's also Chinese company. If so, WoWa will give us another 5-star for free, maybe something like that. If you play WoWa, of course, maybe. Just maybe, or Genshin, like Hoyoverse, will do the same. But I don't believe in that. Genshin is not so generous, if you ask me. Maybe they I don't know. Like we'll see, because it's so, yeah. Again, Hoyo is not like this. Now I wanna know if double. Oh yeah. in codex while trying to get codex in the my chasca got built. Oh, for real, that's great. Actually, yes. You know what? Let me show my ororon. Actually, he has so great artifacts. I didn't know that. While I farming for kinich, I got like pretty good pieces. This one is actually, it's flower. It's not bad flower. This one, okay, it's crit rate actually useful, you know. But I haven't chasing any of this artifact. This one like from my Raiden and another one. So overall, like he has pretty good stats. And by the way, I will switch all of these stats to chasca maybe in the future with Mavuika, Furina, Citlali team, something like that. I'm waiting for Xilonen. About Xilonen, Dreamers, by the way, you can go without Xilonen in Mavuika. You know why? Let's say, yes, if you want to play Mavuika at full power as a DPS, on-field DPS, you unfortunately need Xilonen. The problem is, Xilonen can give you, like, from 90, as Inaban says, from 90 to 120 Night Soul points. But the problem, another problem is, like, her cooldown, I mean Mavuika's cooldown is 18 seconds. You don't need so much Night Soul points within that short period of time. I mean, like, even if you get like 90 Night Soul points, so weird name actually, you know, like, we need to short that one, because you, anyway. So yeah, if you get like 90 Night Soul points in 2 seconds, just imagine you have like 15 seconds left. The point is, you can go even without Xilonen. 18 seconds, it's a huge cooldown, you know. Mavuika can like accumulate and create that fighting, how it calls, let me check it, just a second guys, it's better to check. Oh, fighting spirit, exactly. She can like accumulate fighting spirit by herself. You know, because of that, actually, in my opinion, the characters like Citlali or Ororon can be enough. Even Kachina can give you something. So if you don't have Xilonen, you know, you still will be alright. By the way, you can use arlecchino. You know why? Arlecchino's normal attack is pretty fast. In this case, you can generate some like let's say, as you know, normal attacks also can give you 1.5 spirit, fighting spirit energy for Mavuika. So you will be alright. Also, Mavuika can gives you up to 50% damage to your active character. So with arlecchino, she might be pretty useful. Hey Rohit, how are you doing? Why don't you use EM, ER on Ororon? Oh, I will explain you why. You know why? Unfortunately, Yoni, Ororon is not so great for hyper blooming. Actually, he is terrible for hyper blooming. Yeah, it's like, and he is so bad for kinich. I tested it, but it's like, yeah, it's terrible. It's so terrible. Like, let's say the team like I used to use is kinich. Like, as you know, guys, I like to use this team. It's kinich, Shinchu, Kukishinobu, and Nahida. This team, even without Cinder City, better if I use Ororon with that set, you know. So yeah, this team is not great, unfortunately. That's why I don't use Elemental Mastery. He is not so great in Hyper Blooming Comfort. Even though he creates some Hyper Bloom, the point is that field impact. He creates that field and you cannot change it. Even though the range is pretty okay, I mean it's not small, Kukishinobu is still better. Way better. And cooldown makes sense. Kukishinobu has literally no cooldown. With Constellation to Ororon, it's like, yeah, 9 seconds duration, 15 seconds cooldown. That's a lot. That's a huge amount of time. You lose so much damage, you know. And it's Hyper Bloom. In Hyper Bloom, you need like more like aggressive Electro, I would say. But with Chasca, he's alright.
Chamber full and ready.
Can Mavuika heal? No, unfortunately no, Rahit. But still, like even though she cannot heal, she's still, in my opinion, I would say she must have character. You know why? The characters like Mavuika and Raiden, or when you can use like different sets. Let's say Mavuika can use DPS set, can use supportive set. DPS set for her is not only Obsidian Codex, by the way. It can be Crimson, it can be Golden Troop, by the way, if you use off field. Like if you play out of Virgin, it's like Gilded Dreams 4-piece, or way better it's Flower of Paradise Laws, you know. So you have so many options. Because of that, it's better to go for Mavuika, if you ask me. Also, she doesn't need energy at all. It means like if you play with your Natlan characters, even without Natlan characters, by the way, you still can use her burst. You know, because cooldown is 18 seconds. Within 18 seconds, and by the way, you can activate her burst, I mean Q, when you have 100 fighting spirit. So you don't need to feel like all 200 spirit. Because of that, you will be completely okay. Like that 18 seconds is a huge amount of time, you know. But if you use with one Natlan characters, you will be like, it will be way faster. Especially with Xilonen. Xilonen can like gives you, since she consumes 90 soul points, let's say from 90 to 120, you can feel that like 200 is in no time. Unfortunately, when you use her skill like use her night soul points, 5 night soul points per second, something like that, if I'm not mistaken, up to 80. So it means like, you know, like you need some like Natlan characters to like keep that night soul points at some level. Furina Mavuika dual wave consistent. Furina Mavuika, you know, like yes, you still can use it, but I would suggest maybe to use, in this case, I would suggest you to use Furina and Mavuika with the same set, with Golden Troop, if you ask me, right? With the same set, DPS Golden Troop, that would be way better. And by the way, energy recharge, just forget about it. Like, yeah, Mavuika doesn't need energy recharge at all. You can just go with crit rate, because her ascension is crit damage, right? So that's it. And give her more attack as much as possible. Support meta, yes, actually yes. Let me see. Okay, let me check the chat. I have started exploring Chu. Oh yeah, Chenyu Whale, because I use Chenyu Whale is great actually, Rahit. Not gonna. Hi Rafat, how are you doing? Mavuika or Neuvillette? Who should I pull? Rafat, if you ask me, even though we are going to get Mavuika's rerun in like this patch again, I still would say Mavuika. You know why? Neuvillette is crazy character, not gonna lie. If you have extra Primogems, go for both of them. I don't think Neuvillette will be like bad, like, let's say, you know, like the problem is I saw Spile Abyss characters like enemies and like for 5.3. That's terrible, because we are going to get that weird shield when you need to do elemental attack. In this case, by the way, Chasca is like a god. She just like destroys that shield in no time. You know why? Because of 6 bullets. Each bullet clear 3 instances of that shield. Anyway, but the point is, that's why, and yeah, those enemies can like deplete your energy. I would say If you don't have extra Primogems, skip Neuvillette, go for Mavuika. Mavuika will be way more better. If you have Nahida, by the way, Nahida as a second team is also great, because you can use Hyper Bloom to destroy that shield. Yes, it's not going to be so fast. Natlan characters can destroy that shield way faster, because each elemental attack of Natlan characters clears 3 instances of the shield. Outside the Natlan, let's say other characters can clear only 1 instance. That's a problem, but it is what it is. So I would say Mavuika, definitely. Can you try different weapon on chat? Oh yes, of course, Rohit, I can. Unfortunately, like, tell me which... morning. What? Oh, hi, Wicker Harden. I'm sorry, guys, if I miss some chats. I will try to, like, catch it. How are you doing, Wicker?
I'm a little out of practice these days.
Yes, like, let me show you my
Any
options.
conflicts around?
For Neuvillette.
I'm in the mood for some
Let me show you
peacemaking.
my options. Like, by the way, Toto, it's like, that's why I went for a weapon banner. This weapon, actually, this one, which is... Let me show you. Oh my. I haven't leveled it up completely, but this weapon is at level 90, refinement 1. It's at the same level as Skyward Harp. Yes, this weapon doesn't give you any crit rate and crit damage, but it gives you great... it gives you damage. When using aimed shots, which is for chasca especially, damage dealt by character, like charge attack, increased by 6% every 0.5 seconds, 6 times. It's 36% for chasca. Cool, which is actually cool, and removed like after leaving aiming, like, yeah, 10 seconds after leaving aim. So yeah, let's say even if you let's say did 5 shots outside the Natlan, it's about like this. Since cooldown is 6.5 seconds, you still that buff is still on chasca. I mean, like 36% damage, it's still on chasca. That's crazy. So it's not a bad weapon at all. Rohit, which weapon you want me to check to use? Currently smashing my head. Why? Looking for a low profile, low CPU card for my not much info on upgrades. Who's talking? As a starter or voice. You know, like, let's say like 1030 4GB GDDR5. It's... You want to change to this one or what? Oh, Blackcliff, okay. Amos Bow, Blackcliff. Alright, I have Blackcliff. Blackcliff is level 90, Amos Bow as well. Actually, Amos Bow is might be okay, but it's, you know what, Amos Bow, why Amos Bow is bad? Amos Bow only gives me this 12%. That's it. This passive, like after a normal charge check, is completely useless on chasca. Let me check this one first. So yeah, let me switch. Let me get more crit rate maybe. Just a second. Oh yeah, I can switch this one actually, you're right. Genshin related. So we need a low profile that can play Genshin. Oh, I see now. No, unfortunately, Ivan, you cannot use Slingshot. Slingshot, because you know why? This Slingshot passive is completely useless. Let me show you. Slingshot is Like yeah, this passive, like if a normal attack and charge attack hits a target within 0 point, like yeah, it's being, because it's not charge attack, it's aimed shot. Because of that, this passive is completely useless, unfortunately. The same applies to like Amos bow. You only get 12%. That's it. This one is useless, unfortunately. Oh, Genshin related, so we need a low profile that can play Genshin, sorry, and cannot exceed 30 watts draw. Oh, I see. I mean, you mean like video, like yeah, graphic adapter. Oh, but is it like possible about 30 watts? You know why? Because as I know, like actually, like I also try to use low profile like graphic adapters. I mean, like yeah, but 30, yeah, it's actually possible. And yes, 1030, it's not a bad choice. Unfortunately, like you know, if you ask me, 4 GB, it's not. Yes, at the moment I also use like 4 GB on my my video graphic adapter is 4 GB, but it's not enough. In some cases, in some, let's say when you play, you notice that, so yeah, it's a little bit lagging. But you can decrease, like, yes, FPS a little bit, because if not 60 but 30, you can use that video graphic adapter. Oh, you mean Rohit like with Amos bow? No, it definitely will not work. You know why? Because it's like, okay, let me first check Amos bow then. You know, like what let's do something like this. Let me use this one. Go to Spy Abyss and do some tests, if you don't mind. And then I will switch weapons. But what about Song of... You can use that weapon because of base attack. It gives a lot of base attack. The only problem with that weapon, unfortunately I don't have that weapon. The only problem you need to use with Furina. If you use Chasca with Furina, then yes, you can use that weapon. And you need a healer. Because that weapon like gives you buff only when your HP goes down. But yes, you can use it. That weapon is also good. Unfortunately, not for me. It's not an option for me. But keep that in mind. If you ask me, this weapon, like yeah, it's not free to play. It's premium. But among all of the 4 stars, this one is best. It's better one. It's better choice. But I was super lucky because yeah, I got this one. I don't want to like mess up with that HP, to be honest. That HP is like yeah, might be a pain in the ass actually. Let me first like use my build without any changes, and I will use the team. Oh yeah, it's like low. Yes, it's about like 3-hour stream, so yeah, 2 hours left. Okay guys, I'm going to use this team. Only like first chamber. The team is going to be Chasca, Furina, Xianyun and Bennett. Or I can use Ororon, if you ask me. It's up to you. Like, well, I use the same team, you know? Why I don't want to use Ororon? I can explain you. Ororon's Cinder City, it's a little bit random. Because in some cases, you cannot get 40% pyro damage. In other cases, you can get 4% pyro damage. In this case, the damage overall for Chasca can be inconsistent. That's why it's better to use Xianyun. And Xianyun actually is better. Oh, for real, that's crazy. No, for running in PCI slot seems out best bet under. Oh yeah, I actually yes, like Wicker. Like if you ask me, 1030 is way better than 730. Yes, that's definitely. Because if I'm not mistaken, 1030 was like one of the, no, we had like after that like 1050, 1060, something like that. So yeah, 1030 is the way in this case, yeah. How do you get constant 60 FPS while streaming? What setting do you use? I have GTX Super, but sometimes I notice drop. Oh, about that, like you can check, Rafat, by the way, check the description. I have all of my computer specs right there. CPU, my RAM, my exact. My weak point is my video graphic adapter, but I have pretty good CPU, like 32 GB of RAM, which is DDR5. So yeah, you can check the specs, and if you have like additional questions, I can answer like via Discord, no problem. Oh, about like Song of Stillness, it's like Rohit, it's craftable weapon. Just let me show you. It's Fontaine's craftable weapon. You can get it, but you know what? Let's say it's up to you, either get it or not, because it's not bad. If you use with Furina, that weapon actually is not bad at all, and it might be better than Skyward. Let's say it can be at the same power than at like Skyward Harp. So yeah, because it gives a lot of attack. Let me show you. This one. After the wielder is healed, they will deal 60 more damage for 8 seconds. This weapon is actually pretty powerful, especially for off-field, on-field characters. So yeah, for 8 seconds it's like, yeah, it's kind of non-stop. And you can refine it because you only need abilities, you know? I saw many streamers use Skyward Harp on Chasca. You know why? Because they don't have alternative weapons. But if you ask me, I would rather change this one to this 4-star, because this 4-star, in my opinion, better. If you ask me. Even though Skyward is not a bad option. Skyward is just, let's say, it's free to play. You know, you can get this weapon from a standard banner. Because of that, also it gives you crit damage and crit rate. Unfortunately, when you use full 4-piece Obsidian Codex, that weapon is not so great. So you can easily overcap your crit rate, which is bad, you know? In my case, like my overall stat, it's like 80 and 238, which is okay. But if I switch my artifacts to Obsidian Codex 4-piece, I will get about like 20% more crit rate, which is bad actually. Let's say, you know why? It's not bad. You just lose some stats. You can invest to crit damage or maybe attack. Official is not great, Ali. I mean, like, official for Chasca is not okay. I will try, like, yeah, it's better to use ororon. Okay, let me go, like, oh yeah, I cancel that. So yeah, Furina, Xianyun, and Bennett. Like, I will use the same team to, like, compare the damage. I heard it's the second best weapon for. Yes, you're right, Rohit, actually. Yes, that's craftable one. Yes, it's a great weapon. Can you show me your Furina to cheer me up? Oh yes, of course. I mean, you want to see her build? I spent 3 days researching and writing down GPU GDP power consumption, compatibility, and read up on RAM specs. 1 GB will beat out. 1 GB GDP will beat out for you. You know, like maybe yes and not like weaker. You know why? Because it mostly depends on the like speed of the memory. You know why? Because like GDDR5 and GDDR6, like 5 and 4, like they have different speed. Because of that, kinda yes, maybe like this. I mean, like I haven't gone so deep about that. About hello. The wicker. Here's a kick in the nuts. I want to tweak the card for the 64-bit. Once we get this number, the card prices. Oh yes, actually yes, because you know why? That bus, I mean like 21, 28 or 64, like actually it's increase your like increases like not only because it's a bus, you know, like it's a amount of data your video graphic adapter can compute in some like in time, you know, like in second or something like that, in second if I'm not mistaken. Because of that, so yeah, 128 roughly, it's faster, like not twice but faster than 64. Yeah, because it makes a lot of like difference when you have a 64-bit video graphic adapter and 128. Oh, I see, Ali. Okay, no problem. Like yes, okay, Ali. I will check. Let me do some tests, then I will switch to like official. No problem. I'll do it. I didn't know that. Sorry about that. All right, guys. Let me do the test. First one, it's like Skyward.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Everybody stand! You're toast! Nice and spicy! Fire in the hole! Yeah! Let's light it up! Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive! I'm going in! Open fire! Let's light it up! Strike a pop! Don't worry. Time to shine! Everybody stand back! Benny's adventure team!
God, let me just like just a second, let me try it again. You know what? I have so low energy. Let me do some adjustment. Let me check my Furina, because yeah, I have like, even though I use that Favonius weapon, I so low on energy, just incredibly low. I have like 140, like it's like extremely low. HP is 40. Let me do some adjustment, if you don't mind, guys. Just a second. Just a second, guys. This one is HP. Let me go maybe another one. I should have like HP with, oh, let's say something like this. I don't need crit. Yeah, it's only 3.5, so it's better to go like something like this, you know? HP 21 and 4.5 with elemental mastery. Oh yeah, actually yes. It's my bad. I just like messed up a little bit. Yeah, I would say this one is better. You know why? It gives me additional 4.5 energy recharge, which is actually might be useful. And also like, yeah, attack is not so useful. Maybe defense might be better. You know, with crit rate. So yeah, like at least 200s. My Bennett actually is okay. I haven't touched his weapon, if I'm not mistaken. Just a second, guys. Because yeah, 177.
Benny's adventure team.
My
assemble!
Xianyun is like, yeah, she is like 250. Alright. After that I will test Amos bow, and then like, yeah, with some adjustment because I need crit rate.
Let my name echo in some. Let's light it up. I'm going in. Hey, yeah. Booba, get them. Let's run. Locked on. Locked on.
Knock him down.
Adventure. Out of the frying pan. Let the world collide. Everybody stand back. Ha! Bullseye. Bullseye. Let's light it up. Shower me with praise. Let my name echo. Teamwork is strength. You're toast. Nice and spicy. Let's run. Open fire. Bullseye. Locked on. Fire in the hole.
Let's say it's okay, actually not bad. Within the minutes, like, might be better. $57. Oh yeah, it's like, yeah. Just a second. Attack crit rate. 10 crit rate, it's... Okay, let me just... You know what? Yeah, let me do something like this. I will go for a little bit low crit damage, but that's alright, and at least we can do the test. I will switch to my glad set, two piece, because I have like pretty good artifacts. Should have pretty good artifacts. 7, it's not. 7 to 30. You know what? Let me... Let me go two-piece, because I cannot get enough. Let me do the test again. In this case, I have like a little bit more attack and two-piece. Let me do the test again with the same weapon. Is anyone here to... Oh, Rimus, that's why old players don't leave Genshin. Why? Oh yeah, you mean like 3 and 4 star and weapons characters? Yes, actually yes. Because you know why? Even though this game, like, let's say all other games, like even WoWa, it's pretty new, like it's like not even 1 year of the game, right? It's like fresh game. But even now, some of the 4 stars characters are completely useless, you know, just completely useless. In case of Genshin, actually you can use all of them. Just, yeah, like, yes, we have like some characters which not so useful, right? It's possible. And yes, maybe 5-star like Aloy. But yes, overall you can use all of them. That's why we don't have so many characters. In Genshin, if I'm not mistaken, we have only 88 characters or 89 characters. It's a 4-year game, by the way. Now I make food, offering the chief Biram. Dude. 6 not fit, I can't consume coal. Yes, actually, yes, Vicar, you're right. By the way, I did a video about that, so yeah, so tall, like, you know? So tall. It's crazy, actually. He's huge. He's not tall. He's just insanely huge. So yeah, guys, let me do the test again, because yeah, that said, yeah, let me try it again. Because I cannot adjust my... since I don't have enough Obsidian Codex, but I have enough Shiminawa and Glad set. So yeah, it's better to do some new tests.
Let the world collide! Going in! Eat this! Take me up! Locked on! Bullseye!
Oh.
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Everybody stand back! Locked on!
Mama!
That's why you need to move at least a little bit.
Headlining, echoing song! Teamwork is dreamwork! You're toast! After breakfast, it's time! Bullseye!
Knock him down.
Showing you praise! Everybody stand back! Time to shine! Booba, get them! Open fire! Bullseye! Bullseye! Let's light it up! Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! Teamwork is trick! Let's fly! Bullseye!
Hold on to your hats.
Previous build was better, actually. Okay. Let me go Amos bow. Yes, like, yeah, you can do 54, like, yes, Ali, actually, she's not bad. I mean, like, Chasca. The only problem is, you know what? when you play against multi-targets, her damage is distributed among all of the enemies. That's a problem. That's why when she fights against single one, the damage is okay. When you fight against multi-targets outside, like in Spiral Abyss especially, her damage is kinda, yes, bad actually. Oh yeah, just a second. Let me switch the weapon now. Well yeah, previous build like with Obsidian Codex, like 2 piece is better. So now I have like 52. Let me do some adjustment. In this case, yes, I can do some adjustment because I have artifacts. Yeah, it will be a little bit low, like, crit damage, but it's obvious. Oh, you know what? Just a second, guys. Why? No. You know what I'm going to do? Just a second. Let me do like something like this. Actually, I have 4-piece Obsidian Codex. I don't want to messing around with that. I just like, just a second. What I'm going to do? Yeah, it's better. So yeah, let me go Obsidian Codex. Like Obsidian Codex gives me, or maybe Mercy Hunter. Yeah, let's go Mercy Hunter. I have Mercy Hunter. And I can, yes, even if I get like some overcapping, that's alright. Oh yeah, let's go Mercy Hunter. And I have already pre-built. Just a second. Let's go Mercy Hunter. Just give me a second. I know it's a little bit like, and I have a lot of Mercy Hunter. I can't do adjustment. And since I use with Furina, why not? Right? That's a better solution in my opinion. So yeah, let me show my build with, but I need to switch the weapon again. So yeah, at the moment my build is like this. It's 72, 230, 115. I will overcap that one by 10%. Like by, yeah, about 10%, but that's alright, you know, who cares about that? At least we can get damage, right? So yeah, let's try it. Because, you know why? Even if I switch weapon now, I still can get decent amount of crit, like, you know, why? Because of Mercy Hunter, like plus 36%. So yeah, it's, in my opinion, way better, like, so yeah, let's do it. My bad, I messed up a little bit. But still, her exploration. Oh yeah, about exploration, by the way, guys. If you watch the video, like where like she can fly literally non-stop, I test that couple times, like today. That's so satisfying. Not gonna. Oh, by the way, guys, there is a waypoint. I just like, it's like some off-topic, but still, there is a waypoint in new region 5.2. Yeah, with chasca opening this one and this one, it's so easy. You don't need, like, you don't care about like stamina, etc., something like that. You just fly. It's so crazy. By the way, by using like chasca, kinich, and ororon, I float from this point like to this point. Just imagine. That's crazy, you know? Yes, with kinich as well. You know why? Because I need to went a little bit higher. That's crazy, actually. It's so insanely crazy. All right, so now my build is like 2.6k attack, 72 plus since it's Mercy Hunter, I get 36% more crit rate, 115 energy recharge. I don't need so much energy. Artifacts, it's 4-piece Mercy Hunter. Talents is like 10-5. So yeah, let's do the test. Oh, actually, yes, it's like, yeah, it's not bad. It's because of weapon, by the way. Because that weapon, I mean by Skyward Harp, gives me like pretty good amount of like base attack. She needs a lot of attack. I'm going to use the same. Since I use with Furina, actually, you're right, guys. Why do I need to change that sets? It's better to use Mercy Hunter. Mavuika and Chasca combo is not... You know what, by the way, Rohit, about Mavuika and Chasca combo? I would say Mavuika and Chasca can be played only in one build. You know why? In this case, Chasca should be with Cinder City. Why? Because Chasca needs to be off-field, do some damage. I mean, like the damage she can do with the charge attacks. But Mavuika needs to be off-field, Furina needs to be off-field, and maybe other characters like Ororon. In this case, you can buff, by using Cinder City passive, you can buff all of the three characters. You know, like you can get 40% Pyro, 40% Hydro, and 40% Electro. It's possible actually, and I can test it, you know. Unfortunately, we don't have like great off-field like Pyro now. We can use Goba. Goba is not okay, unfortunately. We can use maybe Shenling, but Shenling relies on energy, which is actually a problem. We can use maybe... Yes, it's only Shenling actually. We don't have so many options. Okay, let's get started. Let's do it.
Time to shine! Let's light it up! Everybody's you're toast! Nice and spicy! Take me up! Locked on! Fire in the hole! Yeah!
Actually, it's not a bad damage.
Let's run! Bullseye! Bullseye! Shower me with praise! Let my name echo! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Eat this! I'm the frying pan! Locked on! Bullseye! Open fire!
Hold on to your hats.
Actually, it's better. You know, if you notice that, I did like way faster run and it was more comfortable. Nice, I didn't expect that. Alright, now let's check Amos Bow. Now let's do Amos Bow. Unfortunately, Amos Bow, if I'm not mistaken, it's not so great, but still. So yeah, let's switch to Amos Bow and we actually get a little bit more attack. In this case, it's like close to 3k, but our crit rate is going to be 86% 0.6 because of like Mercy Hunter. So yeah, the same like crit, yes, crit damage also decreased a little bit because of, yeah. So yeah, Mercy Hunter actually is a way when you use with Furina. Obsidian Codex is crazy, but if you don't have like Obsidian Codex, using Mercy Hunter is a way. I will try it. Alright.
Time to shine! Teamwork is strength! You're toast! Take me up! Locked on! Bullseye!
Knock him down.
Ha! Boba, get them! Ha! Bullseye! Locked on! Bullseye! Open fire!
Oh, let me try it again. It's low damage actually. It's like noticeable that the damage is actually pretty low.
Let my name echo in song! I'm going in! Hey, yeah! Nice and spicy! Let's run!
him down.
No, it's not bad. You know, it's not bad. It's like it's acceptable. Not gonna lie. It's acceptable. Not it's not exactly, but yes, it's even a couple seconds better maybe. Okay, so GT 1030 with the Deer 4 should have been labeled as regardless. I'll look at ropes, killer course, here's core speed, drum speeds. I hate researching this time. Think, you know, like actually, yes, maybe, and not at the same time, because you get some like, yeah, you know, like some knowledge about like graphic adapters. Why not? Genshin Impact definitely can be like played on that video graphic adapter, you know, because if you remember, like like in 5.0, by the way, they did significant changes to a graphic, and they said that even if you have low, like let's say low, like not so much video memory, you still can use Genshin Impact. Game itself will be like adjust your graphic or like settings, you know. They made it like in 5.0. Okay, now let's switch to like this one, Blackleaf. So yeah, with this weapon we have like a little bit low attack, but this weapon has a passive, which is actually, yes, not for this, not for Spiral Base, especially for like floor 12, because usually it's like single targets or like couple enemies, not so much. But it gives us a lot of like crit damage.
Let my name echo in song! I'm going in! Eat this! Let's fly! Locked on! Fire in the hole! Take me up! Open fire!
This enemy is a little bit
Open
annoying.
fire! Bullseye!
You know why? Let me start again. This enemy is a little bit annoying because when he like go underground, you cannot hit him. It's a problem. You need to catch him. Under minute. Yes, under minute. I also made the GPU list from the last 15 years and came up with the best bang for the dollars with it. Oh yeah, actually yes, you know why? Now Ryzen is like, Ryzen's actually is not bad like nowadays, because AMD is a company who like, so yeah, like they have pretty good internal video graphic adapters, so you don't even need a like discrete video card, I mean like external video card. On, by the way, the last CPUs, I'm sorry, with the internal graphic adapter, like they are on the same level as 3060 or 3070. I mean, like actually it's a great, like it's a huge power for internal graphic adapter, and you can easily use like Genshin Impact on that CPUs.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Everybody stand!
Just a second, man, my bad.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in... Teamwork is strength! You're toast! Booba, get the... Locked on!
Open fire! Knock him down.
Locked on! Locked on! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Adventure time! Let the world come alive! Nice and spicy! Eat this! Bullseye! Fire in the hole! Huh? Booba, get them! Ha!
Let's say this one is not bad as well. But if you ask me, but Intel have more. I found. Just a second, guys. Just give me a second. Sorry guys, I'm back. So yeah, let me try. Amos is bad. Let me try Amos. Like, let's say, let me try two weapons. Let me try Amos again. And yes, this one is not so great. You're right. Let me try Amos and Skyward. And also, I want to try this one because this one actually is not bad. You know, like let's do it. Yes, this one is level 60. But I will get enough, not enough attack unfortunately, but the ratio is going to be the same. All right.
Shower new grade! Time to shine! I'm going in! You're toast! I'm
My bad guys, I just messed up with rotation.
Let my name echo in song! Teamwork is true! Nice and spicy!
Double time, oh my. I need to go to the side maybe because of that. You know?
Time to shine! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Eat this! I'm surprised you take me up! Locked on! Open fire!
This enemy so annoying.
Bullseye!
Knock him down.
Boba, get them! Locked on!
Actually, it's not bad. It's level 60 by the way, you know?
Locked on! Let my name echo in song! Everybody stand! You're toast! Let's run! Locked on! Bullseye!
Hold on to your hats. Open fire!
Let's say in this case Xianyun helped me a lot. That's why the timing is okay. But that weapon is actually not bad. It's better than like Black Leaf. Hey Sino, how are you doing? Is using charge attack with chasca still won't active the buff? Oh, I didn't get that, Rohit, but you know what? Like her charge attack, it's aim shot. And yes, it's charge attack, but some of the passives, like on, like let's say if you mean that Amos Bow's passive, no, it's not. Well, you know, like because you cannot control the attacks. You cannot control Chasca's attacks. As soon as she gets all of the 6 bullets, she attacks automatically. You just can release your mouse, left mouse keyboard, like K, to like do his shots before she charges up fully. That's it. That's the only thing you can do. I will start farming Golden Troop domain for tomorrow because I need Mercy for Chasca and Golden Troop for Official. Oh yes, Ali, if you ask me, like let's say, Ali, if you are going to use Chasca with Furina, then definitely it's better to go for Mercy Hunter. As you notice, like this, like it's a second, let's say with Furina, it's a second best set. First one is Obsidian Codex, second one is this one. And I would say, in some cases, for me, this one is way better because I have a lot of different artifacts, you know? I mean, like, a lot of, like, Mercy Hunter. Obsidian Codex is a little bit problem for me, yeah. I only have, like, 4 pieces for my kinich. And by the way, you know what? You can use Mercy Hunter on Mavuika as well. Why? Because after she uses her burst, she gets like into the state with enhanced charge and normal attack. In this case, this set actually it's not bad at all because this set also increases normal and charge attack, you know? So just keep that in mind. This like if you use with Furina, you can easily use Mercy Hunter if you don't have Obsidian Codex. So yeah, let's test like Amos Bow again. I mean, OG charge attack just like to get buff. Oh, no need to. Oh yeah, I got you. Like, no need to. You know why? You mean like to get that? No, it's like, yeah, it's not going to help. You mean like with Amos Bow to get that? You know, actually it's not a bad idea maybe. Let me try it. But you know, it's a waste of your time if you ask me. Because nowadays enemies are pretty aggressive. Because of that, doing that might be a problem. Because you need to start your rotation with Furina. Right? Let's start. Let's do it actually. Maybe it's just like can give me some. So you mean like something like this, if I'm not mistaken.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. I'm going in.
I hate this.
Bullseye! Locked on! Fire in the hole!
I don't want to... Come on, just kill them.
Let my name echo in song. Let's light it up. Teamwork is... Eat this!
Open fire! Open fire!
I'm going in.
Take me up! Locked on!
Just a second, guys. I'm back.
The secrets of the mechanical arts are too
Maybe
profound
yes,
to convey
actually,
in a
Rohit. It's not. It's a way you can do that, like because Amos bow allow to do that. But if you have like other weapons, I would say they might be better. You know. Now what's it mean? Yes, it's about the same. How many hours you play? It's about the wicked. It's not ideal to spend an extra. Yes, actually, yes, you're right. I mean, we can like spending because nowadays video graphic adapters like kinda, yeah, the performance is like you know what you can do actually. There's a like there is a website if I'm not mistaken. If you can send me a message via Discord, I will send you like one website. I usually when I let's say check like some like let's say if I want to buy something or if I check the performance something like that, I use that website because it gives me the price and price per performance, the table of the all video graphic adapters. And it's, yes, of course, the price is like from US, but still you can get at least the point how like much the graphic adapter should cost, you know, like optimal price. So yeah, send me some message on my Discord. I will like send you back that website. That aim shot, let me try Skyward again and that. So yeah, like this one is not great, unfortunately. However, Skyward is okay. But it's overcapping a little bit crit rate, but gives me like additional crit damage and also give me some attack. Yeah, Amos bow with Amos bow is better. Bring you home. What are you? Oh yeah, by the way, how like Chasca is actually so great for exploration. Not gonna lie, I like her a lot. Like now, like just imagine guys, I bench my Kazuha and I bench my Xianyun because Kazuha was in my team for 3 years, something like that. That's crazy. Alright, now, you know what, let's do to the end. About Amos bow or not, let me go like... Let me go Amos bow. Let me use Amos bow. And the same team. For the second one, I'm going to use maybe arlecchino team, you know? Because yeah. It's Shinchu, arlecchino, Cookie Shinobu. And Nahida. DPS bow? What? Right. I don't have any other good bow except arms. Oh, that's alright. I mean, like, right, you know what? It's okay because let's say we just do the testing. I'm completely okay with that. Actually, for me, it's also interesting to do some different tests. You know, when I do this test by my own, I mean, like, it's not so interesting. When I do like for you guys, for me, it's also like interesting how like the damage is different. You know, it's completely okay, no problem. And if you ask me, that Amos bow, it's not a bad option. The only problem is if you use with Furina, Marushi Hunter is away. I mean, no need, or Obsidian Codex, of course. Obsidian Codex might be more consistent because Obsidian Codex is a natlan. The only problem with Obsidian Codex, like Marushi Hunter doesn't need any conditions. I mean, like only Furina, that's it. But Marushi Hunter, like it, like you need to be in Night Soul blessing state to get that additional 15% damage. but you get the state when you use her burst, I'm sorry, skill. So Night's Soul Blessing Chasca. So yeah. So actually it's not a condition, but still, I mean, like, if, like, let's say if you do charge attack with Amos bow, you get that additional damage charge attack. But if you do the same thing with Obsidian Codex, you cannot get additional damage. You know what I mean? The point, it's not a huge like difference, because you usually don't use this normal attack charge. You usually go with, like, you said, like, it's ordinary, normal, and charge. With Obsidian Codex, it's a little bit different, because you need to be a Night Soul Blessing state. Actually, this Night Soul Blessing stuff, it's a little bit confusing if you ask me. It's good because it gives you some additional options, you know, to do something. Not bad, but overall, oh, it's not that. You saw the equivalent character is a Night Soul Blessing, and on the field, the damage dealt is increased by 15. So only when you're in the but to get in that state, you need to use her skill or burst. That's so yeah. Oh, Vortex. Try Fischl. Alright, okay, my bad. I forgot about that. Let's try Fischl. Just a second, Ali, my bad. Oh, like, I don't think, like, trying Raiden is not a great option. You know why? Actually, you can with... Let's try Fischl first, then I will try Raiden. But my Raiden is EM Raiden. So yeah, I will use the same team, but instead of, like, actually Raiden might be better. You know why? Let's try this one first. I forgot about that, my bad. DPS bow, I mean. Mualani is better. Mualani, if you compare Mualani with Chasca, yes, of course, like, in terms of DPS, Mualani is of course better. I mean, like for now, among all of the 5-star, Chasca is a weaker one. I mean, like, you know, like, she's not so powerful if you ask me. Overall, she's like, yeah, like, let's say first one, like, let's say more powerful one, it's Mualani. Second one is Kinich, if you ask me. No, yeah, actually, yes, we have Xilonen, my bad. Yes, Xilonen at Constellation 0, yes, she's like, yeah, she's like not like, yeah, she's not DPS at all, but she's supportive character, you know. If you compare DPS characters, then Chasca, yes, like, Mualani is way better. I'm trying to get Chasca on my America. For real? Yoni, like, it's up to you. But if you ask me which character is better for the future, I would say Chasca is not a bad option. But I wish you best of luck. Like, and by the way, you don't need to go for her weapon. I mean, like, you can use, like, Amos bow, you can use Skyward, you can use that. Yes, premium one, 4-star. You also can use maybe... Actually, you can use, like, we have a weapon, 4-star, like, event weapon, which increase your damage. Actually, it's not bad. Yes, it's not consistent, but it's not a bad option at all. I wish you best of luck anyway, Yoni. I tried to pull her 4-star weapon, but my luck, no ororon. Not even 4. Oh, that's alright. I mean, Rohit, at least you have Chasca. You know why? Actually, Ororon was a little bit disappointing for me. I will explain you why. Even though he's crazy in exploration, I actually expect him to be good with Kinich, but unfortunately he's not. You know, for other characters, let's say for Chasca, for Mavuika, by the way, future Mavuika, he is great. Like, yeah, but for, like, the main reason for Ororon was to buff my Alhaitham and my Kinich. Unfortunately, yes, he can do that buff. He can give me that buff, but duration, I mean, like, cooldown, it's so bad, you know. So yeah, it's like a little bit tricky. I think. Ryzen integrated CPU GPU breakdown codes in order from weak to more powerful performance. Oh yeah, actually you're right. Yeah, like Ryzen in like integrated CPU GPU is way better in nowadays weaker than like 3070 if I'm not mistaken. I heard that last family of Ryzen CPUs, it's like nines if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So yeah, it's like fifths, I'm sorry, my bad. It's even better than 4000 series, you know, series, like some of them, not all of them, like 4060, something like that, 4070, you know, at the same level, let's say at the same level. That's crazy actually. That's crazy performance for internal graphic. I regret Sinus, skip Xilonen. Okay. For gaming, avoid all and any processors that have EU low. Oh yeah, actually yes, you're right. I mean, like, I wouldn't suggest you, but you know what? I mean, it depends on the game and it depends on your, let's say, preferences. If you want to like see the clear picture, something like that, 60 like FPS or like etc. So yes, you can skip it, but overall, that U CPUs, it's not a bad option because it's also at the same time it's a office, like let's say office computers, and also you can do some gaming. It depends on the like internal graphic mostly, but yeah, overall I actually would agree with you because yeah, U, it means like they are low power like CPUs. Almost super massive. Yes, okay. Like, let me just. Okay, Ali. So yeah, it's official now. Then I will switch to Raiden.
Time to shine! Everybody stand by royal decree!
Knock him down.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo and teamwork is true! I summon! Take me up! Bullseye! Open fire! Off we go! Yoo-hoo! Oz reveal! Shoot! I can't afford... Let the world come alive! Ha! Open fire! Open fire! Fire in the hole! Wings of darkness! Come! Open fire!
Like, yeah, actually, you know why? Like, let's try official. The problem is, let's try Raiden. I think Raiden might be better. Actually, I'm finding a replacement for Bennett in this team because Bennett belongs to my arlecchino. Oh yeah, actually, you know what, guys? In a future Mavuika's teams, Bennett might be a little bit not so great because of circle impact and because of... Yes, you can, let's say, Bennett, like mostly you try to use Bennett. It would be better to use Bennett with old characters, I would say. You know, like old, I mean like non-natlan characters. Because in this, like the characters like arlecchino, like Navia, you know, they might be benefit from Bennett a lot. Chlorine. Okay, now let's try Raiden. In my opinion, Ali, Raiden might be better, but not Shanglit, of course. Oh, congrats with that, Sino. Once we source the Ryzen 7 GPU, I had to tweak out the H version of its price. Where was the Orphan? Transfer was easy. Amazon had a promotion, sorry. Oh, I see. I see. Actually, yes, like, you know why? Like, AMD CPUs at the moment actually are like affordable, if you ask me. And also, because of great internal graphics, you can go with that CPU and don't go for like external graphic adapter whatsoever. So yeah, it's crazy. They're like actually not a bad option, especially for gaming PCs. Oh, I made a mistake. By the way, if you use, actually it's not like this, but still, if you use with Furina team, maybe like using first Raiden skill makes sense.
Illusion shattered. Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide! Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's take the up.
Hold on to your hats.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Let's light it up.
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Everybody stand. Let's run. Bullseye! Yoo-hoo!
Illusion shattered!
I'm going in. Let the world collide. Open fire. Locked on.
Knock him down.
Strike a pose. Let's light it up. Let's ride. Locked on. Locked on.
Let's say maybe at the same time you can use it, but still, like Ororon might be better, but Xianyun is way better, you know? Let's say Furina, Xianyun and Bennett is way better team. Because yeah, you can clear like actually in 45 seconds. I am pulling Neuvillette. Hey Tanuki, welcome back. Oh, by the way, Tanuki, like if you got Dendrolini, as you told us yesterday, it means you are on your guaranteed step, right? I would strongly suggest you to wait for Mavuika and not go for Neuvillette, if you ask me, because Mavuika is going to be crazy supportive character and crazy DPS. I mean, like even at Constellation 0, you still can find her, like extremely useful. And she's an Archon, you know, like riding a bike, it's not a bad option at all. And by the way, she can climb, she can fly, and she can also like running on the water, like something like Mavuika, like mualani can, like the same ability. But the problem is, all of these abilities in time are pretty short. I mean, like it's only like, if I'm not mistaken, flying is only 1 second flying. Climbing like on a wall like Xilonen can, it's only 3 seconds, and when you want to run on the water, it's about 3 seconds as well. So yeah, it's not like, let's say she has everything, but yeah, it's not like with not extended period of time. Yes, I'm saving up and I wish you best of luck, Sino, by the way. He's not a bad option. But still, like, if you have, like, let's say, extra Primogems, I would say, yes, why not go for, like, Neuvillette? Because we're going to get Mavuika run anyway within this version, I mean, within Natlan. So you can get her early, but just keep that in mind that if I'm not mistaken, Sino, you wanted to get Citlali as well back then, because yeah, you saw that Citlali is a 4-star, something like that, but it ended up that Citlali is a 5-star. And by the way, I saw couple footages, videos about her. She's crazy. She's just insanely crazy, so useful, and she's elemental mastery ascension. It means she made for like as a supportive character. The only problem is she made only mostly for melt, because elemental mastery, you know. I don't think she is going to be good in any other reactions. Let's say I don't think she is going to be so great in like cryo teams, you know, like mono cryo teams. Maybe yes, mono cryo team, but with one great pyro application. In this case, yes, maybe, you know, like the characters like Shenhe, let's say LaixIn, Citlali, and maybe Diona. You know why? Because Diona can give you additional 200 elemental mastery at Constellation 6. Or maybe Lila, because Lila at Constellation 4 can give you additional normal attacks. Damage, normal attack and charge attack damage. Scales on her max HP.
Okay.
So yeah, you have an options actually. Unfortunately, it's not for freeze because EM it's a little bit specific stats. But yeah, just keep that in mind. So the point is, guys, if you want to go for Citlali, keep that in mind. It's not a freeze and melt, it's mostly only melt because of that elemental mastery. Yes, you still can use her in a freeze team comps because her application is pretty great. I mean, it's consistent and good. But anyway, no, not so huge damage, you know, because EM means EM means it's melt mostly. I got to go drink some water. Okay, thank you very much, Xianyun, and bye bye. Oh yeah, day installation. So, Vortex use Chasca, Diona, Xianling, Furina. I know this team is way much. Yo, no problem. Chasca, Diona, Xianling, and Furina. Okay. Chasca, Diona, Xianling, and Furina. Yeah, I'm going to use the same weapons then. So it's going to be Amos bow. Or Dia instead of Xianling. Yes, in this case I would say Dia is better. You know why? Because I don't think I can get enough energy for my Xianling. Xianling is she's so hungry for it. It's better to use Dia, even though damage might be a little bit bad, but still, I mean, using without energy, it's so easy to play. Okay, it's going to be Furina, Diona. My Diona, unfortunately, level 71, but it's all of her passives activated. Building a PC, you cannot cheap out on the motherboard. It needs all of the bells. Yes, actually, yes, you're right. You know why the motherboard is a most major and most important part in your computer, because when you want to do some upgrading, when you, let's say, sooner or later, maybe you need to do some upgrade, and because of that, it's better to get a little bit expensive, I would say, or maybe more modern motherboard with upgrade capabilities, you know. Let's say you in the future can switch. That's why AMD, by the way, is way better, because AMD, as you know, guys, usually supports all of the CPUs up to 5 years. It means they do not change sockets, I mean CPU socket, within 5 years, 4 or 5 years. At the moment it's AM4 or 5 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you can even use you just need to upgrade your BIOS and that's it. You're ready to go. That's why AMD, it's actually not a bad option at all. Okay, let me try it again. Use Diona in the team is noblesse, or Rohit, I don't don't get me wrong, I'm not which one is better, instructor or what? Noblesse or instructor? For chasca, I would say noblesse. For chasca, it's noblesse, definitely. But overall, instructor might be better, you know. But for chasca, you know, since chasca scales on attack and she needs attack, it's better to use noblesse set. Unfortunately for me, I don't use any set actually, but I can. Just a second. Let me just rebuild my Dione. Just a second. You know why? My Dione is level 70, and I don't use her so often. I use like artifacts, whatever. You see, like, so yeah, I need a lot of energy recharge. It's the most important part. But let me just do some adjustment, no problem. Actually, yes, it's not a bad point to use like. For Chasca, it's noblesse, because, you know, like, Elemental Master, she can benefit from EM, but not so, like, much, I would say. Noblesse, Tenacity is okay, but I wouldn't suggest you to go for Tenacity. It's better to use Noblesse. Oh yeah, on Diona, yes, I got it. Yes. I need energy recharge and HP mostly. Okay. Energy recharge, no HP. That's alright. Okay. Do I have? I should have HP. Oh yeah, I have HP. Actually, it's pretty broken HP, not gonna lie. Tag. Energy recharge. Let's go HP. I should have, like, yeah, I have 1 HP. Actually, this one was prepared for Bennett, but unfortunately I used healing bonus, which is better. Oh, I have healing bonus as well. Ah, no, let's go with this one. Let me check. It's 4 Ps. It's 200. That's all right. And I use sacrificial, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Let me check if I can get more energy recharge. Oh, actually I can. Yes. I don't use mono so much. So yeah, it's like a little bit better. It's a bit better. Alright. It's going to be like and yeah. Muscle memory for Bennett. Actually, yes, we use Bennett's. Oh my. So yeah. But I don't think Bennett will be benched when we get Mavuika. Don't get me wrong. You know why? Because I definitely know that many of the players, most of the players, are going to use Mavuika as a DPS character. You know, it's obvious actually. You know why? Just imagine 1 million damage at Constellation 0. That's insane. And by the way, it's a melt damage. It was with Citlali, just keep that in mind, because melt like increase your damage, and since Citlali has EM, most likely that that video actually, like Citlali on that video, maybe, you know, like if you saw the video about like that 1 million damage with Mavuika, Citlali, Xilonen and Kazuha, that player missed swirl. It means the damage should be about like maybe about 1.5 million or 1.6 million. He just missed that swirling, by the way. Because of that. So yeah, the point is you can easily do even without her signature weapon, by the way. That's crazy. What do you have? So many collection of artifacts. Oh yeah, actually I just farm them a lot. No way Bennett can get benched. Yes, actually I agree with you. It's better numbers. Obviously she won't do 1 million 0. No, like Yoni, how you can say that? I mean, like, how dare you saying that? At the moment we have the character which is Eula, by the way, which can, like, she can do 1 million. And if you ask me, even if Hoyo nerf that Mavuika, she still can do 1 million. And I can explain my point. On that video, if you saw that video, that guy just like missed swirling. He used Xilonen, he used Mavuika, he used Kazuha and Citlali. It means Citlali most likely, I assume that Citlali at Constellation 0 with a lot of elemental mastery. Kazuha can do the swirl and give you elemental damage bonus. He missed that completely. So like he only uses
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some
Mavuika,
perspective.
Citlali and Xilonen, buff and debuff. In this case, if you use your Kazuha properly, you can get like more than 1 million. We'll see. Anyway, it makes no sense to argue about that. But you know, like that mechanic, I mean like her burst mechanic actually sounds pretty crazy. And if you get 200's fighting spirit, I mean like that energy, right? You can do 1 million. It's no way you can do less than that. They can nerf her, but I don't think they will nerf her so much. How do you know like beta numbers are over wrong? But so, like Yoni, like are you beta tester or something? Mualani thing. Oh yeah, actually yes, you're right. Like Rohit. By the way, Yoni, you have Mualani, right? You remember like Mualani? Mualani actually at Constellation 0 can do 2 million damage. You know that? With food, etc., something like that. I saw like couple footages, videos about Mualani doing 2 million damage, by the way, at Constellation 0, you know, without her signature, by the way. So it's possible. Alright, let me start.
Time to shine!
Let's get it on!
Oh, I messed up a little bit.
Strike a pose! Let the world come on!
Buckle up!
Look at you, Boozy!
Take me up! Bullseye! Bullseye! Fire in the hole! Look alive! Ha!
Showing you shaking and stirring! Time to shine!
Let's fly! Bullseye! Open fire! Buckle up!
Yoo-hoo! Scratch! Diana special! With my name
You know,
rattling song!
actually it's not a bad team at all.
Open fire! Open fire! Knock him down. Let's get it on!
Shaking and stirring! Can't handle your dream! Huh!
Can I get some energy back? Of course I can.
Time to shine!
Ha! Open fire! Bullseye! Buckle up! Ha!
Even though damage is a little bit low, but you save, because with Bennett it's a little bit difficult to get that. With Fischl, the team is good. Yes, it's not bad. Okay, bye-bye, Ali, bye-bye. By the way, Ali, you can use Fischl or Raiden. You mostly will get the same damage, but Fischl is better. The only problem with Fischl is like, yeah, when you cast a Fischl, she is usually on the same place. I mean, you can change her like place by recasting, but you need to switch to Fischl. You know, it's a time. And because of that, I would say maybe Raiden might be another bad option. If you use with Hydro, you can get electro charge reaction, you know? It might be useful. And also, Chasca can swirl that electro. In this case, you can get like maybe 40%. Like, yeah, a little bit more damage. Actually, no, you can't. Because, yeah, you don't use that Viva set. But this team, so yes, unfortunately, you know why? Let me use another team. But it's obvious, right? Actually, like, you know why? This team, like, it's no double pyro. no buff whatsoever, since Chasca needs not elemental mastery but attack. That's why like it's not so great actually. Let me go the team like this: Chasca, Furina, Ororon. By the way, my Ororon is not complete, but he's okay. And Bennett. This team might be not a bad option at all, because Ororon with a Cinder City, you know, and also I can get Electro Charge, like overloaded reaction, which is actually not bad. Oh, bye-bye, Ali, bye-bye. Alright, let me do the test.
Strike a pose! Let the world come up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh?
Go! You're free now!
Let's run!
Fire in the hole!
Off we go!
Unfortunately, what's the problem? Problem is, I did that in a wrong way. You never need to do that with Ororon. I placed Ororon burst on the Bennett's like burst. That's a problem. Let me do it in a different way.
Time to shine! Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Time to say hello!
Take me up!
Open fire! Open fire!
You see what's the problem? The problem is, like Ororon is completely like not. It's completely useless because yeah, he cannot hit that enemy. Okay, let me try it again.
Let my name echo in song! Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork!
Go! You're free now! Farewell!
That cooldown like kill me. You know what? In Wuthering Waves, by the way, we have a characters like Changli, like Shangliao, or they have an option with quick switch like mechanic, you know, you can switch between the characters so fast, like without any delay whatsoever. It's actually so useful. Yes, not back to back like immediately, but when you switch between Changli and Shangliao, like first switching, it's super fast. I mean, like it's like second one as well. It has no cooldown whatsoever.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Everybody stand back!
Tell me what you see!
I need him to be within that circle.
Locked on!
Of course he is not.
Bullseye!
Yeah, okay, let me just... That's why, you know, like, that's why Ororon is kind of... I don't know, like, for exploration, he's crazy. But somehow he actually... Yeah, my bad. Maybe I use him wrong. What else? Did you see the Vuva we get 5 new? Oh, like, about that, no, I haven't, but most likely, yes. You know why? Because it's a new version. Because, yes, it's like... That's not new version, but new... like major version. Because of that, yes, most likely free 5-star. Well, like Dreamer says that maybe we can get free 5-star from Genshin Impact. I don't believe in that actually. Yeah, Genshin is not so generous. But for WoW, yes, it's possible because they already like actually we got like Shangliao recently. It's like couple, maybe 3 or 4 months ago. It's possible. I mean,
Let the world come alive! I'm going in!
Go! You're free now!
Let's run!
oh yeah, now it's rough. Because you know what? He needs to attack.
Bullseye! Locked on!
Hold on to your hats.
But I messed up with voice.
Be free!
Teamwork is trick!
What you see?
I'm going in! Let's run! Bullseye!
Knock him down.
Farewell!
Strike a pose!
Let's say maybe yes. Yeah, it's a little bit slow actually. Slow. Did you take the hidden 50 Primogem chest in Natlan? Oh, in Natlan, 50 no, not yet. You know why? I like my Natlan. It's like not like it's like this. I will do it. I just like opening all of the waypoints, etc. So yeah, I do it a little bit slowly, you know, because yeah, for me it's like the only place to explore. And I also like today I just like, oh yeah, like I cannot show it now, but it's like like some mist in here. It's so great place, by the way. Hey Xenix, how are you doing? They officially released arts of a new 5-star that come for real. That's crazy actually. I will check it. 1 male character and 3, 4. Actually it's normal. You know why, Xenix? Because recently I heard that Mihoyo also want to change their like character release politics, you know, like that's why we got only 1 male ororon. That's it. I mean like new character. Chasca, Kachina, Xilonen, Mavuika, Sitlali, that
The
new
sun is an
like
eternal flame,
ghost girl,
and the
like you
people
know.
of
So
Natlan
yeah,
never
4-star
shy away
animal
from
character
meeting
is
its
also
gaze
girl.
head
That's
on.
crazy actually. Yes,
Of
only
course,
Kinich. I forgot about
sunglasses are
Kinich.
always
My
an
bad.
option
So
if
yeah,
it gets too intense.
we got only 2 male characters and 7 or like maybe more. We are going to get 7 or more. Just imagine like female characters. And they want to continue in this like actually I'm okay with that, you know. I don't care about the like male or female. Yeah, for me actually the more female characters we get, it's better if you ask me. And couple like female I mean, but couple male characters is okay as well, you know. Let's say some powerful or useful character would be nice. In this case, Kinich and Ororon is not a bad options, if you ask me. Ororon actually with this like ability is so crazy. It's so useful, like a wild exploration. Okay, let me do couple books for my. I want to level up this one. I heard Vortex today that Genshin give a free 5-star. Yes, you told me about that, Dreamers. Like, but you know, like I don't think that Genshin will do that. You know why? Maybe, who knows? Maybe free skin. Actually, if you ask me, would be better to get free skin like for a 5-star, because as I know, like we are going to get Xianyun skin by the way. That's crazy, you know. That's insanely crazy. Let me switch to Shinchu maybe.
Chivalry will never
Oh, for real? That's good. I will check it, Xenix. Thanks for the info. I will check it definitely. There's a way to get it for the instead of doing a ton of puzzles. I can, you know, Yone, like thank you very much. But I like usually I like to explore myself. Don't get me wrong. I will definitely get like to that point, and I like to do puzzles actually. I usually like, let's say when I started this game, I watched a lot of like, you know, like let's say videos about the puzzles. Now like it started from, let me say you just a second. Yes, like while I was in Azuma, I still watch couple videos, but now since Sumeru, Fontaine, and Natlan, I don't watch any videos like about puzzles, etc., something like that, because doing by yourself it's way more like better in my opinion. Oh, I will get it anyway. Definitely I will get that chest. Alright, let me just
guys?
Time to say hello.
Let's run!
Open fire!
Hold on to your hats.
Be free.
No, my sword!
Take me up!
Bullseye! Locked on! Bullseye!
Damage is okay, actually. You know, damage is not so terrible. The only problem, yes, like chasca distribute damage between enemies. Oh yeah, Inazuma actually has a lot, if you ask me. Inazuma has a ton of like different puzzles. Actually, Inazuma puzzles maybe was like back then, all of them were like maybe one of the hardest one, you know? Now they are super easy actually. Like if you compare in Fontaine actually puzzles super easy. Sumeru puzzles are quite okay, they're not so difficult. Okay, let me switch. I will keep my chasca with that set for now, because I'm going to do some spell abysses, but I want to switch that weapon. You know, even though I'm overcapping, it's about like 10%, it still gives me some crit damage. Maybe I can replace some artifacts, you know? Let me check it. Let me just go for something like this, like crit damage. I don't need any other stats. So yeah, this one gives me attack, so I will keep it. What? Oh my. That's new system actually. It's so terrible. Like the Genshin, I mean like the system, like know like what filter you used before, and because of that it gives you the same. That's actually so terrible. I don't like it so much. Oh yeah, actually this one might be better, because I don't need crit rate at all, right? It gives me additional energy recharge. That's okay. What? Crit rate? No, crit damage. Okay. Oh, by the way, I can maybe switch this one. Just a second, guys, just give me a minute. Yeah, choosing artifacts in this game, it's a little bit difficult, actually. Oh yeah, this one is the best one for me. I don't want to like... yeah, it's because of attack. Maybe I should level up this one. You know why? Let's try to level up this one and see how it goes. I mean, if I can get... because it's attack as well, you know? Let's try it. Hey MZ, how are you doing? You know, my friend who quit Genshin got back to Genshin because he said Chasca and Mavuika gameplay. Yes, actually, you know, like Chasca, even though Chasca is not so powerful, actually her abilities, exploration abilities, etc., something like that, super useful. Like, and by the way, outside Natlan as well, just extremely useful. Like flying within Teyvat, it's actually, yes, so satisfying, not gonna lie. It's just crazy. And you know, like, it's not annoying. I mean, like, in terms of like that whistle, it's not so annoying. Okay, you know what, guys? Let me just try to level up that artifact. Maybe I will be lucky enough. It was Mercy Hunter. Let me find one trash artifact. So yeah, it's going to be attack. This one. I should have had like a lot of trash artifacts actually. I got this one yesterday. Crit rate, crit damage, and 15% attack, right? Crit rate, crit damage, and 17 attack. I don't think I need both of them, because this one is better, because this one might be useful on, let's say, for melting, if you ask. This one, but this one with HP is not so great, even though it has crit rate. And I beat Spiral Abyss on mobile, which is an achievement. Yeah, actually, yes. Beating Genshin Impact Spiral Abyss on the mobile device, it's really achievement, not gonna lie. It's not possible for me though, but yeah, I know that, like, I remember the video about that on YouTube, where like when guys are like, yeah, I did that, and he emphasized that it was on a mobile device. Okay, like this one is trashy. Let's just like sacrifice this one. Elemental Mastery, which is actually not, it's whatever. This one is great actually. Alright, let me try to do it. I hope I can be lucky enough. Have you built your ororon? Yes, I like almost, I would say. I will show you my build. I mean, like, you know, he's ready actually. The only problem is his talents. I still like his burst. It's still level. Oh no, it's level 9, by the way. I will show you. Just a second. Let me just like get some flat. A ton of flat. Just a second. Let me check. I'm going to do this one. Let me get like ton of elemental mastery or like attack. Bro, it's so hard to try. Wait, yes. Oh yeah, Mavuika ult, yeah, like she can, but it's melt, by the way. Just keep that in mind. It's not like pyro damage, it's melt damage with Citlali. Why it's so important? Because Citlali is going to be some, she will get some buff for a melt damage, and also she is elemental mastery ascension, and because of that, that melt damage is actually like, yeah, like you can get a lot of like high damage with Mavuika and Citlali, but that's because of Citlali. Yes, exactly, you're right. If she, yeah, she actually, you know, like, no, it's not like this. About Arlecchino and Mavuika, by the way. Let's say, if I'm not mistaken, Arlecchino at Constellation 0, Arlecchino is still slightly powerful, and I can explain you why. Because we have Bennett. Yeah, Bennett, it's so crazy for Arlecchino, and because of that, like, unfortunately, you can maybe use like Bennett for Mavuika, but it's not useful, unfortunately, because she like needs that new fighting spirit energy, something like that. Because of that, Bennett cannot provide it at all. Yes, Bennett can provide some attack buff, which is might be useful, but the problem is, the more fighting spirit energy you have, the more is damage. So because of that, like using natlan characters might be way more beneficial, or the characters with the fast normal attacks, you know, like Chlorine, for example, it's not a bad option. Arlecchino, by the way, it's also not a bad option. So you need the characters who can like consume Night Soul points or like create Night Soul points by doing normal attacks. Bennett in this case, it's completely useless, unfortunately. But Arlecchino Bennett is alright. Citlali will be insane with Arlecchino. Oh yes, you're right actually about that. By the way, MZ, about like Citlali, maybe I will go for Citlali as well, only because of that Arlecchino. Because Arlecchino, if Arlecchino can do the melt and Citlali can be good for melting and for Arlecchino, would be just nice, crazy. Alright. Alright, let's get some, like, you know what? Let me choose like crit damage from here, maybe. Who knows? The pain is real. Ah, damn, bro. All right. Oh my god. Damn. Okay, let's try. It's impossible. How is that even possible? Oh my. It's not in. And I don't have enough. That's great. Okay, let me just melt this one. Alright. Okay, double. That's alright. Can I get... Okay, I can. Whatever. Flat attack, please. Alright. I will keep it anyway because 23... Actually, it's not bad. Not gonna lie. Because if I'm not mistaken, it's the most energy recharge I have. Oh. That's terrible. Let me check it. At least energy recharge. And elemental mastery. Actually, it might be useful, but it's attack. Damn, bro. It was a goblet. It's attack with... Oh yeah, let me check like energy recharge. Goblet was 24. I have 24. 24. It's a force one, that's alright, I will keep it. Yeah, I will keep it anyway. That's terrible. Oh my. Bro, you don't have so good obsidian piece. No, I don't have, unfortunately. Yes, it was like Geo boss. Okay. 10 vortex Citlali literally double my any pirate, which is actually right. And you know what, I want to test like melt for a long time. Unfortunately I don't use melt so often. You know why? Because for me, since Hyperbloom it's so easy to use, I mostly try to use Hyperbloom, Electrocharge, maybe some Vape. I like to use Vape as Arlecchino, but melt never, because yeah, melting, like, it's kinda a little bit tricky and difficult because we don't have consistent like consistent cryo character. Yes, we can use like Rosa. Well, the problem with Rosa, it's like circle impact. The problem with Diona, it's, yes, it's also like circle impact. Kaya, it's, for me, he's not Constellation 6. With Constellation 6 he can apply cryo a little bit faster and more cryo. But yeah, and Kaya is the only one who is actually pretty useful, I would say, for melting. Other than that, yeah, it's terrible. Okay. And everyone is that city would be out of power looking to beat your stress. I swear I had insane attack goblet. I had like 10 crits and 2. Oh, that's crazy actually. Shanling, that's crazy actually. That's insane. Because yeah, like getting something like that, like 40 CV, it's crazy. Alright. Let me switch the team. Actually, you know what? Like, best team for like Mercy Hunter, it's like this one. I found like this team way better than any other teams. Actually, Ororon is also like not a bad option. You know, like this one. You can switch
You want me on
Xianyun
your
with
team?
Ororon. Actually, because Ororon can like attract the enemies with his burst, like Ganyu. Ganyu does the same.
Shower me with... Let my name echo in song! Teamwork is dreamwork! You're toast!
Take me up! Open fire!
Locked on!
Fire in the hole!
You know, like her burst actually is not so bad, if you ask me. That burst is actually pretty powerful. Okay, like 2 to 3. That's so low. Alright, I want to do 6 actually. Let me, you know, like what? Since I get one moon, let's use it. I have enough. So yeah. I haven't touched, like, I haven't used a lot. Oh yeah, about my, by the way, MZ, about my ororon. So yeah, he's level 81. I don't think I will go like to level 90. Actually, it's not a bad option because he needs to be a level because electrocharge reaction, you know. Talent, it's like 9. Oh yeah, I don't think I'm going to do like I'm going to crown this one. So yeah, level 9 is more than enough for me, even though I have a books. About his skill, actually, it's not so useful, even though like damage is okay. You know, it's better to keep it at level 1. And I will say you why. Mostly you use that for Electro Aura, but not for damage. The damage is so terrible. So it's his burst, the main source of damage is his burst. Because of that, like, yeah, it's better to level up only burst. Let me try with Ororon, by the way. The Dreamers, like, it's not increased damage. You can check my videos, by the way. It's about electrocharge reaction, overload reaction. I made a mini, like a short video today about the reactions, by the way. You can check it, the last one. Damage increased because multipliers increased.
What's the occasion?
And it's not only for Cookie, it's like for all of the characters. If you have at least like some elemental mastery.
Strike a pose!
Go! You're free now!
Let's light it up! I'm going in! Let's run!
Open fire!
Locked on! Ha!
So yeah, actually he's not bad. And if you ask me, the only problem with Ororon, he also creates that circle, you know? Even though he has like Cinder City, and he can buff my reactions. Prefer for Mavuika, no. You know why, Dreamers? I'll tell you why. Usually, if I'm on my 50-50, and at the moment I'm on my 50-50, I do not pre-farm for any characters. So yeah, it's like kinda ritual for me, if you ask, you know? So yeah, I'm not going to pre-farm. And by the way, about pre-farming, I told you yesterday, guys, that we have a leaks about like that this match, like this boss, is going to be for Mavuika. In my opinion, it's wrong. If you ask me, most likely in 5.3 we are going to get like new boss within this new area, like some underground boss, etc., something like that, especially for Mavuika. So don't, like, I wouldn't suggest you to pre-farm this one. Okay, let me convert the books. Let me level up my chasca at least. Chivalrous. Oh yeah, actually yes, I saw that, like Chivalrous. You know, like, unfortunately, I will skip Chevrus. Chevrus is my dream, but yeah, and it's unfortunate. I couldn't, if you remember my kinich summoning, you know, that was terrible. Not a single copy of Chevrus. I need, like, oh yeah, I already have 6, so I need, like, it's not enough. Of course it's not enough. I need to get, like, 2 of these books again. Okay. It's not enough. I got only 1. Okay, and it's like 8. Alright, let's do it again. Oh yeah, this one, right? Wasn't your highest damage was chasca till now? What took my highest? No, of course not, MZ. Come on. What's your yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. What's my highest damage? Let's say, you know, like what? What's the problem with chasca? With chasca, you cannot measure her damage. I mean, like, you can, but it's a little bit difficult. Let's say if you use that websites, you know, like where you can like place your characters, your data, your attacks, etc., something like that, and it calculates for you. The problem is you cannot get consistent damage with chasca. That's the problem. Because of that, saying that chasca dealing some, yes, she deals damage anyway, but you know, like sometimes she can do like great damage, sometimes like bad damage at all. It depends on the like bullet conversion. That's why Constellation 1 exists actually, and Constellation 2 if I'm not mistaken. So if you have like Constellation 1, is that Constellation 1? If you have like actually no, it's not like this. Anyway, it's like random, like even with Constellation. Constellation 1 just give you more options in team-wise. I mean, you can use Xilonen, etc., something like that, and you will still get one bullet converted. Oh yeah, about that, yeah, she's... T1, Constellation 1 with Xilonen is just great. Yes, actually, yes, you mean Chasca, yeah, unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, I mean, like, unfortunately for me, she's Constellation 0, but yes, Constellation 1 with Chasca is crazy. And you need one Constellation 1 to use that Chasca. Let's say you don't need that, but in this case, you don't lose that 65 or something-ish %, you know? Because if you know, like, we lose some damage, this one just avoid losing that damage. Because of... I'm sorry guys. So yeah, because of this one, the conversion is like increased by 33.3% up to 100. So it definitely converts, it's not gives you, so yeah, it's increased damage. Also, blessing state is decreased by 30. It's also great because it allows you to do one additional shot, if I'm not mistaken.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Everybody stand back!
Not too far now. Time to say hello.
Take me up! Open fire! Bullseye! Bullseye!
Hold on to your hats.
With... yeah, with... no, actually this domain is also actually like... it's like made especially for like Furina and like Mercy Hunter. That's why so much damage. Constellation makes her so insane. I can even say on Constellation 2 she might be best bit. You mean like Mavuika most likely, right? I mean like not Chasca. Like if you mean Mavuika then yes, but it's not for Chasca definitely. Because you know why? Chasca is like... you most likely haven't seen Mavuika's Constellation 1. Mavuika's Constellation 1, by the way, increase your damage by about 50 to 60%. Just it's like personal damage, by the way, like Mavuika's personal damage. She is powerful, but with that constellation, she is just incredibly powerful. I mean, like constellation too. And by the way, guys, like if you ask me which is better, weapon or constellation, Constellation 1 is a better than weapon. I would suggest you to go for Constellation 1 either like so yeah. Baton is only stats, and we have a lot of different weapons options for her. Gravestone, you can use 4-star, by the way. A lot of 4-stars. You can use Kinich signature, you can use Navia's signature if you have it. That's name is Verdict, something like that, you know. Kinich weapon is also crazy. Yeah. Now it's 11. Okay. So yeah. Oh yeah, I need to like... Let me first check it. Alright. So yeah, she's going to be level 6 for now. I will keep it like this, but I will do it like to... I will upgrade it to level 9 in the future. So yeah. But I saw Kinich is... Support more than DPS, I think. You mean like Constellation to Chasca? Let's check it, why not? Like I know the first one. So yeah, it gives you additional damage with conversion, actually it's crazy. Also it gives you Blazing State, it's not bad actually. About this, when Chasca takes a field, she will obtain 1 stack. Shining from the Spirit. Hit opponents, they will deal AoE damage. Type of the Chasca attack. This damage is considered charge attack, or this effect can be... Huh, you know, like... Maybe it's alright, I mean, like, but... Very interesting. Elemental damage of the corresponding elemental type of... I don't know, like, maybe. Actually, like... Chasca using multi-target, which one is that? Oh, multi-target fire, it's like, yeah. So it's skill. Yes, maybe actually, not bad. Oh yeah, like exploration for Mavuika, like she's crazy actually, not gonna lie, she's so satisfying, you know, especially like within this area. She's so useful to use. I literally like ignore any enemies with this team, I mean like with the team I use, not this one. My exploration team, by the way, I changed my team a little bit, it's like... Oh, by the way, let's check my exploration team in Spiral Abyss. And let's go Bennett. Like my exploration team was Dia instead of Bennett.
You remember?
So yeah, like it's bad let's... So yeah, this one is unlocked as well. Now we become biker in Genshin. Oh yeah, kinda, you know, like that bike looks weird, but still it is what it is. Yeah, it's looks like actually...
Let's fly.
Of course I actually try. So yeah, you know why? I sometimes messed up by pressing E, like her skill, to get rid of like flying instead of like spacebar. Alright, let me try this team in Spiral Abyss. What characters is that? Life of the Forgotten. Hey, Life of the Forgotten. Just like, what character is that? It's a new 5-star character, like, it's Chasca. Not a bad character. And now, motorcycle. Actually, you know, like what? That motorcycle looks pretty dope, not gonna lie. But you know what, MZ? Duration for like flying, for climbing, and like running onto the water, it reduced. At Constellation 0, it's only like 1 second flying, it's 3 seconds climbing, and 3 seconds on the water. When you have Constellation 6, these numbers are doubled. So let's say, exploration-wise, Chasca, in my opinion, will remain the best one, even when we get Mavuika. But Mavuika can do like literally anything. Unfortunately, that Constellation 0, yes, it's only 1 second like flying. It's like, yeah, she just like, let's say like Ororon, something like that. Okay, let me try my exploration team in here. It's going to be Ororon and Bennett. First time someone has replied to me. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're for real. You're welcome. Life was. You're welcome. All right, let me do the test. What's the best characters that you have? Best characters. You know, like let's say, it's usually it depends. You know why? Usually the latest characters are the best in this game because it's gacha game. Now I use Chasca for exploration. She's just crazy. But if you ask me like which character is my favorite one is Yelan. I like Yelan a lot. And among 4 stars is Rosaria. 2 like female characters. I like them both. They're crazy.
The night is cold.
I'm going in!
Go! You're free now!
Bullseye! Fire in the hole! Let's light it up!
Not now.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
He's free!
Take me up! Bullseye! Bullseye!
Time to say hello!
Everybody stand! Let's fly! Open fire! Bullseye! Open fire!
Hold on to your hats.
The night is cold.
Teamwork is trick! Bullseye! Locked on!
Why the damage is so low? It's because I use Mercy Hunter. Let me switch the set. I remember Natlan characters. I was saying this lady will ride the bike, and it was right. Yeah. Do you get hit of gun sometimes? What do you? Oh yes, actually yes, hit of yes. Like you mean like miss something like that? Yes, it happens. You know why? When you fight against like exactly like this enemy, because he is going underground, and in this case you miss the damage. That's yes, she has that. I'm honestly gonna hope on a kitchen right now. Okay, life. I saw people saying oh yeah, actually yes, in the air yes, like you mean like flying abilities or like something like that? Yes, like she's better than outside Natlan. Yes, she's better. She's way better. She's even better than Xianyun, by the way. That's why I switch, by the way. I mean Xianyun. Xianyun is crazy, as you know, like I like to use Xianyun. The only problem is, yeah, Xianyun is, yeah, she's so great. I mean like Chasca. Okay, because of that, like, oh, why is so much? Oh, I switched the weapon actually. Because of that, it's like 232. It's not a great actually ratio because I have Mercy Hunter, as you know, but without without Furina or like HP reduction, this one is not so great. So let me switch to my build. It's like I used 2-piece Obsidian Codex and 2-piece Shiminawa and do the test with my exploration team. Actually this not a bad build at all, if you ask me. It's like, yeah, 80 to 270 and like actually pretty decent amount of like energy recharge. Let me try this thing now. I thought you were quitting Genshin or something live. I'm gonna, oh yeah. Vortex, you remember Seal, he tells that Citlali looks going to be amazing. No, I don't remember that. Like, you know, like, Dreamers, if you ask me, Citlali is not going to be amazing. And I can explain you why. Because Citlali is incredibly limited. I mean, like, just imagine the character who can be played only in meld team comps. That's bad, you know? That's really bad. The only another problem is we don't have great meld character, and because of that, Citlali at this point of the game, yes, she's going to be okay, but she's not going to be crazy, like amazing or something like that. You know, that's a problem. We don't have any other options. That's a problem. She doesn't get knocked in the air as much as Karamuch. Oh, yes, actually, no, actually it's not true, MZ. You know why? Actually, Wanderer in this case might be better. And I can explain why. In my opinion, why? Because Wanderer has that dodge. He can do the dodge within the air when you heard that ring bell, you know? I don't know if you played Wanderer. I did like a ton amount of tests back then because I wanted that character because of abilities. But I ended up like skipping because he was not so great. You know, like that flying ability was a little bit clumsy, not so great. Damage was bad at Constellation 0 without his signature weapon. So because of that, I decided to skip him. But he can dodge in the air. Chasca cannot do that, unfortunately. So in this case, like when you are in the air, I would say maybe Wanderer might be feel a little bit more comfortable, you know. But it's like, let's say I don't have Wanderer, I cannot tell it, I cannot be for 100% sure, you know. I have a question for you. Yes, of course. When you start playing and they give you the option between two characters, which one? Oh yeah, you mean like Lumine and Ether? Like I choose like a male character, like you know, like Husbando. So yeah, for me it was obvious option. Actually, not gonna lie, I usually do like something like this. So yeah, I never try to get. Yes, maybe for my second account I will choose Lumine, but I don't think so. So yeah, it was Ororon and Bennett. Because I noticed that while playing her. Oh yeah, actually yes. Like, you know, like what? If you ask me, MZ, like I noticed that yes, like it's a little bit difficult. But you know why it's difficult? Let me explain. In my opinion, Chasca is like when she jumps, like by using her skill, she's a little bit higher than Wanderer. Only because of that, some enemies cannot hit her. In my opinion, it's something like that. But I don't know, like for sure, you know. But yes, I noticed that's the same. The only problem with Chasca, you cannot dodge. With Wanderer, you can dodge, and it gives you some benefits, you know? Hold your hands, MZ, because... How often do you go live? What? Oh, live. Actually, I usually do like streaming every day. Bro, James, I swear I want Chasca, but my friend who has my account tell me to wait till he gets me The 60 pulse. If so, like, I would suggest you to wait, MZ. You know why? Let's say, if you ask me, like, should you go for chasca or not, I would say no. And I can explain you why. Like, if you like as Toto says, like, yesterday, most of, like, this game, you do exploration. Because of that, the characters with exploration mechanic, it's great to have. It's not damage. That's why I like to get like Xianyun. If you remember, Xianyun is actually not so great, you know. Chasca as well. I skipped Wanderer because I didn't like his damage. Like, yeah, his damage was not so great actually. But Chasca in this case, in my opinion, better. And she's way more versatile. You know why? Because she can use Cinder City and buff your teammates or field teammates. She can be used with Furina easily. Her damage is pretty okay, not great one actually, not gonna lie, because her bullets, as you know guys, doesn't have AoE at all. So yeah, that bullet is single target, that's it. That's why the damage is distributed between the enemies. That's a problem actually, between marked enemies by the way. That's a little bit problem, but overall she's super satisfying, because that flying ability is just insanely crazy. What? What a confirmed game? What? I don't know what. Why is that? Bro, Dreamers, I swear I want Chasca. What? Why is that? Okay, I don't know, Dreamers.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I
you
allowed
like
myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough.
Friend got me like
Taming the beast within is tougher.
Like, if you're you mean like about like one why I choose no, like husbando, like no, it's not because of that. MZ, you like no, like, but it's obvious, like in my opinion it makes no sense like to choose like a female like as a starter characters when you are male, if you ask me. But it's me. If you were to pick the highest level of characters in your squad, what? If you pick the highest level of your character in your squad, highest level of your characters in your squad, I mean like, you mean like which one I'm going to use or something? I didn't get that question actually. Just a second. Highest level of my squad. Oh, like this one. You know, like that question actually tricky. You know why, Live? because let's say before Mavuika's leaks and before new enemies in this game, Neuvillette was actually not a bad choice. But after that, new enemies with that shield, with and enemies can deplete your energy, and you know, like new energy mechanic with a Night Soul, something like that. It's difficult to say, because like each new character is better than previous one. It's obvious. But if you ask me, might be Xinchu, because I like Xinchu a lot, even though he relies on energy. I mostly use Xinchu. Unfortunately now, he's not so useful. That's a problem. I also like Rosa actually. Rosaria, it's just crazy. Like both of them are 4 stars. So maybe yes, Xinchu and like Rosa. I got mad because someone deleted my account and I had the most
when you lose your
rarest
way,
character
gaining
at
some
that time.
altitude can bring some perspective.
That's terrible actually. How is that possible, someone? Yeah, maybe you like extra confirm. Yes, okay. Nah, Vortex. Okay, who's bound as well? Alright, MZ, alright. Where is the conversion? This. What you mean, like conversation? Oh yeah, it's about MZ. It's Vortex said either husbando. Okay, I don't know. I have to play the whole entire game again. Yeah, actually it's terrible, not gonna lie. But yeah, maybe you shared your like credential data like with some like bad person, I would say, something like that. Or yeah, like, try keep your account like safe, you know. The reason I name my YouTube channel Life is Forgotten is because I wanted my whole entire... Oh, I see. Juicy comments and Vortex reply. Alright. Alright guys. So yeah, let me let me try like use this team. Like it's my exploration team, by the way. Just like, yeah, let's give it a try.
My guiding stars.
Tell me what you see.
Everybody stand up.
Open fire! Open fire! Knock him down.
Yeah. Huh? That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Come on.
Farewell.
The night is cold.
Huh? Huh. Teamwork is strict. Let's run. Open fire! Locked on! Bullseye! Off we let's light it up!
Go. You're free now.
Everybody stand! Take me up!
Hold on to your hats.
Let's light it up! My guiding stars!
Huh? Teamwork is strict! Let's run!
Without Furina buff, actually it's not a bad thing.
Bullseye! Bullseye!
It's not the greatest one, but it's not bad. I mean like 115 is okay. With Furina Xianyun, yes, you can do way more faster. It's talking so long for... Final conversation. Yeah, fine. I am like, okay. She is so high. Vortex, I will let you test my account on next Abyss cycle. I really won't ignore that. Ignore that? Oh yes, okay. Well, it's up to you, right? No problem. After that, MZ, I think never try game, whole game. I'm looking forward to seeing Vortex playing Mono Geo, yeah. Actually, by the way, MZ, oh, that was you. Yeah, exactly. Do you remember you told me to use like... If that was you, like you told me to use Anemo, Dendro and Geo at the same team with Navia. Do you remember that? If I'm not mistaken. Or something like that. Okay guys, like it's time to finish the stream. Yeah, I will be online tomorrow. But that was fun. Especially about chasca. We tested like different like chasca's weapons. Unfortunately, I don't have all of them. Maybe I will level up this one. I want to level up this weapon, 4-star weapon, and try it. I mean, you know what? Which one? This one. This new one, but actually it's powerful. So if I switch it, yes. Now at the moment I'm not so high at attack and crit rate, but I will do some adjustment. No bro, I'm the best in knowing that Kazuha don't buff Geo. Yeah, it was fun stream, yes, exactly. I'm now at the part where I get to pick between the twins. Which one should I pick? Oh, it's life. Like, you know, like it's completely up to you if you ask me. Because like, you know, like it's about personal preferences. That's it. And it's about if you like to see when, like, if Traveler and like let's say Lumine, it's completely up to you. Like I don't know what to suggest actually if you ask me. It's a little bit difficult, you know. I prefer husbandos, MZ. Husbandos. Yeah, exactly. Because of that. Alright. That was fun anyway. Alright, guys. See you tomorrow, Doom. See you. Alright. Alright, guys. Like, yeah, that was fun. I will be online tomorrow. Feel free to join. See you. Anyways, bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye, MZ. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining, guys, once again. I feel so bad. I already know it's gonna happen to the other twin. What? Where's the boy? I mean, you know, like, I actually, I don't know, like, it's up to you, yeah.
Hear my wishes. Which should I choose?
Male trouble? Yes, maybe. But you know what? If you ask me, I prefer to use mostly, like in my team, mostly female characters. And it's not because, like something. It's because female characters in this game, like more powerful, flexible, and versatile. And with Mavuika, that value, I mean, like female's value, will be increased by a lot. So yeah, Mavuika will be just like, you know, like must have on a field, because yeah, she just imagines that like bike riding, so it would be nice. Alright, guys, thanks for joining once again, and yeah, feel free to join tomorrow. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.
Star Snatch Cliff is known for its views. Fountain. Hear my wishes. Which should I choose?
Lost myself long ago, if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough. Taming the beast within is tougher.
Star Snatch Cliff is known for its views. Hear my wishes. Which should I choose? And a radish veggie soup. Fountain.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.